Attention passionate and loyal Cleveland Browns fans, a true storm is shaking the AFC North, and what's happening right now could completely transform the Browns' ambitions on their road to the Super Bowl. We're witnessing a monumental power shift, one that could leave one of our fiercest rivals stumbling for years. And you're hearing it here first. Before we dive deep, if you're part of the Dog Pound, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join this growing brotherhood. Let's hit 2,000 subscribers together. Share this news with other fans and make the Browns' voice echo throughout the NFL. Now hold on tight, Browns Nation. My friends, the locker room is in turmoil, the walls are talking, and the fans want answers. What changed so fast? To understand the gravity of this situation, we need to go back a bit. The Cleveland Browns arrive at Week 14 after a season full of ups and downs. After a solid mid-season stretch, things fell apart last week against the 49ers. That 26-8 loss hurt not only because of the scoreboard, but because of how it happened. The offense looked apathetic, out of rhythm, and simply couldn't get going. Now, fighting for a playoff spot, every decision feels like it carries the weight of the world. All eyes were on Shedeur Sanders, the rookie who became a symbol of hope in Cleveland. A mistake, no doubt, but the kid showed courage and poise beyond his years. The problem is, this team has been battered and inconsistent. It needed a spark, something to reignite the flame. And just when the focus was on developing young talent, boom, the news dropped. Out of nowhere, the most controversial, most expensive, and most debated name in recent Browns history popped up again on the practice report. Yeah, that guy, the one some fans thought they would never see in brown and orange again. The locker room felt the shock, the media went wild, and the fanbase split right down the middle, half excited, half skeptical. Because when that name starts circulating in Cleveland again, it's never something small, it's an earthquake. And now, it's official. Deshaun Watson is back with the Browns. The quarterback returned to practice this week and was officially reinstated to team activities. But hold on. He will not be on the field in Week 14 against the Tennessee Titans. Head coach Kevin Stefanski made it clear that Watson is still working back into football shape after being away for more than a year. Even so, the impact was immediate. Watson's return reignites a debate that seemed dormant. Can the Browns fully trust him, physically and mentally? Behind the scenes, some staff members are reportedly optimistic, saying Watson finally looks free, looser, more confident in his movements. But others say the team is divided. Some believe he should immediately take command again, while others defend caution, fearing a setback or more inconsistency. And there's more. His return puts direct pressure on the entire offensive structure. Because let's be honest, fan, the Browns' offense hasn't had a clear identity since his injury. The playbook changed, adjustments were rushed, and the team's rhythm has relied on weekly improvisation. Now, with Watson practicing again, the door opens to what insiders are calling an offensive reset. A fast reconstruction of the attack, the rhythm, and even the responsibilities of certain playmakers. But this return raises some uncomfortable questions. Is Watson coming back as the solution, or as new pressure? Does the locker room fully trust him as the leader? Will Stefanski change the system for him or force Watson to adapt to the current scheme? And of course, the most speculative theory among insiders. Did Watson return because he's truly healthy, or because the franchise couldn't take the external pressure anymore and rushed the process? Yes, people are saying this, and not just anyone. Some analysts believe the Browns didn't want to spend another week answering questions about the future of the quarterback, inconsistency, planning, or who really leads the offense. A return to practice changes the immediate narrative, calms the media, and most importantly, gives fans hope. But hope doesn't win games. Precision, rhythm, and chemistry do, and those only show up on the field. On the other hand, if Watson is truly ready, this return could be the push that was missing for a team that already has an elite defense, explosive weapons, and an AFC North that's wide open. With a healthy quarterback, Cleveland becomes a real threat. And that bothers a lot of people in the division. So, Browns Nation, I leave the question in your hands. Backhand index pointing right, do you believe Deshaun Watson will return and take over the spotlight? Backhand index pointing right, or does this comeback increase pressure and risk creating internal conflict if he doesn't produce immediately? Backhand index pointing right, is this the moment that changes the season, or just another chapter in the saga?